too cold to bury. Miles of dust beneath your stride, where truth can't hide. I've walked roads that pushed me down, watched the sky collapse around, but every time the ground gave way, I chose to stay. Some men fade when storms arrive, others learn to survive. And somewhere deep beneath the strain, you stake your name. You don't earn the strength you claim by avoiding pain. You earn it where the pressure turns and the fire burns. Built to endure, hard and sure, through the wind and through the flame, through the game. Built to endure, strong and pure. Every mile I push ahead builds the man instead. My father worked the same hard land, with calloused heart and steady hands. Never bowed beneath the weight of stubborn fate. He said, son, life bends the weak, but the strong refuse to break. If you hold your will inside, you will rise. Now my kids will watch my stride through the storms I choose to ride. If I bend beneath the strain or remain, every scar across my skin is a win. Every mile beneath my feet makes me complete. Bruise your pride, but inside, the men who choose to fight win the night. Built to endure, standing sure, through the miles and through the years, through the tears. Built to endure, that's the cure. Every mile I push ahead crown, no quiet throne, just stubborn hearts and broken stone. And stubborn hearts remain. Built to endure, through the war, through the doubt that tries to bind my mind. Built to endure, evermore. If I got breath built to endure. Dust in the wind, boots on the ground, miles of silence all around. Every road beneath the sun has to be won. I've felt the weight of stubborn days, watched the easy paths erase, but the road that built my name ran through flame. Some men search for softer land, where the fight don't make a stand, but the climb that makes you grow is slow. You don't earn the ground you claim without the strain. You earn it when the moment calls and you stand tall. Dust and determination, that's my foundation. Through the fire and the strain, through the rain. Dust and determination, no hesitation. Every mile I push ahead builds the man instead. My father walked a narrow trail, through the heat and through the gale. Never once he dropped the load or left the road. He said, son, the world is wide, but it tests the man inside. And the ones who keep their flame change the game. Now my kids will watch my stride through the storms I choose to ride. If I bend beneath the strain or remain, every scar across my skin is a win. Every mile beneath my boots speaks the truth. The road may bruise your pride, but inside, the men who keep their will climb the hill. Dust and determination, no limitation. Through the miles and through the years, through the tears. Dust and determination, pure dedication. Every mile I push ahead builds the man instead. No golden throne, no easy fame, just stubborn blood and burning flame. And burning flame survives. Dust and determination, across the nation. Through the storms that test my will, climbing still. Dust and determination, my foundation. If I've got breath to spend, I ascend. Dust and determination, dust and determination, dust and determination. There'll be nights that shake your bones like the wind through desert stones, where the weight of doubt appears through the years. You'll feel the ground begin to slide, like the world's against your side, like the climb you chose to fight lost its light. But somewhere deeper in your chest lives a fire that won't rest, like iron forged beneath the flame without a name. You don't build a spine of steel by what you feel. You build it when the pressure grows and you hold backbone of iron. Fuel the fire through the thunder and the strain, through the rain. Backbone of iron, climbing higher. Every mile I push ahead builds the man instead. My father walked a harder line through the dust and through the time. Never once he bowed his head or turned instead. He said, son, life bends a weak, but the strong refuse to break. If your will is forged in fire, you climb higher. Now my kids will watch my stride through the storms I choose to ride. If I bend beneath the strain or remain, every scar across my skin is a win. Every mile beneath my feet makes me complete. The road may bruise your pride, but inside, the men who choose to fight on the night, backbone of iron, never tire. Through the miles and through the years, through the tears, backbone of iron, fully wired. Every mile I push ahead builds the man instead. Silver spoon, no golden throne, just stubborn blood and broken stone, and stubborn blood survive. Backbone of iron, fuel the fire, through the doubt that tries to bind my mind. Backbone of iron, standing higher. If I've got breath to spend, I sing, backbone of iron. Won't find strength on level ground where comfort waits and peace is found. A man is shaped where climbs begin against the wind. I walked roads that rose too steep, through promises I had to keep. Every mile beneath the sun had to be won. Some men search for softer ways through quiet nights and easy days, but the hill that makes you grow is slow. You don't earn the ground you stand across the land without the climb that tests your soul and takes its toll. The hill makes men time and again, through the miles and through the strain, through the pain. The hill makes men in the wind. Every mile I push ahead builds the man instead. My father knew that rugged climb, through the dust and through the time. Never once he walked away from the day. He said, son, the road is steep, and the scars you earn you keep, but the men who guard their flame earn their name. Now my kids will watch my stride through the storms I choose to ride. If I bend beneath the strain or remain, every scar across my hands, every shift in sand is a step that made me grow more than I know. The climb may bruise your pride, but inside, the men who keep their fight reach the height. The hill makes me once again, through the doubt and through the rain, through the pain. The hill makes me through the wind. Every mile I choose to fight builds my stubborn hearts and broken stone, and stubborn hearts endure. The hill makes man now and then, through the miles and through the years, through the tears. The hill makes man in the end. Every mile I push ahead builds the man instead. The hill makes man. There'll be days the sky turn black, like the world's against your back, where the road beneath your feet whispers defeat. You'll hear doubt inside your mind, trying hard to pull the blind over every dream you chased and replaced. But somewhere deep beneath the pain, there's a force that still remains, a stubborn fire in your soul, taking control. You don't rise because it's fair, or the road is clear. You rise because the flame inside won't hide. Rise through the storm, strong and warm, through the thunder and the rain, through the pain. Rise through the storm, reborn. Every mile I push ahead builds the man instead. My father faced that same hard fight, through the dust and through the night. Never once he turned away from the day. He said, son, life bends are weak, but the strong refuse to break. If you guard the flame inside, you will rise. Now my kids will watch my stride, through the storms I choose to ride. If I bend beneath the strain, or remain, every scar across my skin is a win. Every mile beneath my feet makes me complete. The storm may shake your ground, but the sound of the will that won't give in always wins. Rise through the storm, through the swarm of the doubts that try to bind your mind. Rise through the storm, reform. Every mile I choose to fight storm, reborn. If I've got breath to spend, I ascend, rise through the storm.